Hey everybody, welcome to the channel Tabitha Speaks Politics. I am your host Tabitha, and we are on the road to 500,000 subscribers. So if you've come across this video and are not subscribed to my channel, I welcome you. Please hit that subscribe button and help me to reach my goal. We talk all things politics over here by way of viral political news stories. And yes, sometimes we have a good time talking about these stories because every now and then I like to bring a little laughter into the foolishness that is happening within our political system, specifically the House, the Senate, and the presidency. And of course, let me say thank you to all of you who have been subscribed to me, those of you who are members of my channel. I really appreciate your support. Now, let's get into this news story. This is what annoys me when it comes to the Democrats.
Congressman Clyburn, let me get you to clear something up because I'm a little confused. On Tuesday, you were asked on CNN whether you thought President Biden should pardon Donald Trump. I'm just going to ask you the question directly. Do you think that President Biden should pardon Donald Trump? And if so, why?
Yes, I do think so. And I think he should pardon all of those people that have been accused and have been targeted so that we can clean the slate. We can have an air of possibilities for the future. If we keep digging at things of the past, I'm not too sure the country will not lose its way. Now, remember, President Trump has been indicted, has been convicted on state crime. Also, please remember that the United States Supreme Court has given him immunity. And so I'm asking people who question my thought on this to explain to me how he would be any more insulated by this pardon than he seems to already be by the United States Supreme Court with its immunity.
Well, Congressman, then that would beg the question, why even bother to give him a pardon if he already has immunity from the Supreme Court?
Because I think Joe Biden will be demonstrating what he's always demonstrated to me, that he loves this country more than anything else other than maybe his family. He wants to see this country going forward. He doesn't want to see us keep digging into the past. We're moving forward. So I think it would give a tremendous opportunity for him to demonstrate that kind of concern for the future of the country.
Well, Congressman Clyburn, this might be the one and only time we will ever disagree on a subject. Let me get your response to some.
This country has already lost its way. This is my opinion. I have a huge amount of respect for Representative Clyburn. I recognize that it's because of Representative Clyburn that we have Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. It is because of Representative Clyburn that we have Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. I recognize what he has done, how he has put Black people, specifically Black women, in different positions of power over the entire landscape of our political system. But giving Donald Trump a pardon is going to be a no for me. During Donald Trump's first presidency, Donald Trump separated parents from their children, many children of whom today still have no idea where their parents are. During Donald Trump's first presidency, he gassed innocent protesters who were just expressing their rights to protest in this country. During Donald Trump's first presidency, he and his family grifted billions of dollars off the backs of hardworking taxpayers of this country. And then when we all rose up and went into the voting booth and voted his ass out of office, Donald Trump then incited an insurrection that resulted in the deaths of American police officers. As a result of Donald Trump's first presidency, over 1 million Americans died because of his incompetence and his unwillingness to listen to the experts regarding the COVID pandemic. And after he was voted out of office and incited an insurrection against this country for the next 4 years, Donald Trump continued to be divisive. Donald Trump continued to spew loudly racist and hateful rhetoric. Donald Trump continued to grift and lie, which has caused harm and division within this country. Since being voted out of office, Donald Trump has been indicted 91 different times, of which, because he has been reelected, those charges will just fall by the wayside. However, Donald Trump was charged and convicted on 34 felony counts. Donald Trump is a convicted felon. Donald Trump was found liable for raping E. Jean Carroll. It has come out since that time how Donald Trump would use his position to barge into private spaces where young girls were occupying those spaces and lurk and watch them dressing or being naked in that space. He admitted that with his own mouth. And through it all, Donald Trump has stood in all of his criminality, his incompetence, and has dared anyone to challenge him on who he is and what he lacks as far as character and morality. He has not expressed any wrongdoing. He has not apologized for his wrongdoing. He has not shown any remorse. Yet he continues to move forth as if he is in the right. And Representative Clyburn sits up on camera and says that we should rise above and let him off scot-free by giving him a pardon, because Joe Biden would want to do what's best for this country. I don't believe that if Joe Biden chooses not to pardon Donald Trump, that he does not love this country. It is clear who does not love this country, and that would be Donald Trump. Donald Trump has made it clear, now that he has been reelected, that he will use the presidency to make money, to secure a certain status for him and his family, for his own personal gain. And this time he's bringing 14 other millionaires and billionaires along for the ride. They will pillage the taxpayer and this country for every red cent. This man and his minions have used the political system to tear down not only Joe Biden, but also Joe Biden's family that he loves. And you're telling me that in order to show or to prove that he loves this country and this family, he has to pardon the devil himself? No. I don't agree with that. Not in the least. I don't agree that Joe Biden should give Donald Trump a pardon. Joe Biden can silently not get involved, pardon all of those that Donald Trump has threatened, the Liz Cheneys, the Andrew Kissingers, the Adam Schiffs, the Michael Cohens, the journalists that he has threatened. Yes, Joe Biden should give those individuals a pardon. But Donald Trump, no, not in the least. I don't agree with that at all.